Supreme Court refused to release
Nnamdi Kanu today and adjourned the case to 15th of December. Hello my people, welcome back to Balabas Gist. If today is the first time you are coming across this wonderful channel, you are highly welcome. And may you not forget to give this channel a follow and also subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And turn your notification bell for more updates so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to get them. They say things are really happening as we are speaking. Remember that today is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, and everyone was expecting to hear a good news, but the answer is that Nigeria, bad news always come from them. So on their own, the Supreme Court has also said that they are going to look into the case. Final, that is a ruling judgment on 15th of December 2023. Which is how many months from now? 2 months from now, November, December. So everyone is panicking. Some people are angry. Some say, why not today? Because they have seen hell in Southeast regarding what is happening. So, but the truth of the matter is that in Igbo Ades, we said Eteroba Eterazu, Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Anything you like, you do. Anything they like, let them do. They must release him. There's nothing they will justify. And if you are in the forefront or in anywhere fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, I want to promise you one thing. That is this, that I'm seeing somebody very important being disgraced after all evidence against him holding Nnamdi Kanu will be exposed. Nnamdi Kanu, no matter how we see him, he was called for this particular cause. But one thing you will bear in mind in this life is that if you like, be whiter and whiter as snow, a group of people must see or detect something bad in you. Everyone must not talk good about you. This is the narrative of life. Even you that categorizing or causing or trying to bring other people down, somebody out there and waiting also to bring you down. So let's look into the matter where the Supreme Court talked today. The Supreme Court of on Thursday selected December 15 to deliver its judgment on the appeal that seeking to comply the federal government to release the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So what is their reason why they have adjusted this or adjourned this particular day to 15th of December again? You know, since all these things started, this has been a pattern of until the other court, which is the Federal High Court, I think, give their own ruling. Now the Supreme Court be playing their own game. All this why they are on holidays, they are this, they are that. Today they have said 15th for their own ruling, and definitely we are expecting the judgment to be fair for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the appeal court have already set him free. So let's look into what is going on in the country called Nigeria regarding what the Mozob said concerning the struggle of Biafra. No level of military bombardment of villages we stop the actualization of Biafra nation. Separatist group Mazi tell Tinubu government. Things are really happening. You know, most times people think that they think that guns and bullets can bring peace. Guns and bullets can never bring peace. Rather, you make things worse, and you make the people you are oppressing or you are suppressing more stronger. After the war, I can tell you that if you count guns, AK-47 that in Southeast is not up to 50. But I'm talking to you right now, Nigeria may not even have weapon that is in Southeast. As I'm talking to you right now, the ones they collected from police, the one they purchased from themselves, the one that they manufacture from themselves, everywhere is full of gun in Southeast. Security here and there, those security you are creating, do you think if something starts today, they will use the gun against their own people? They use it against their enemy as well. So the federal government have a very big opportunity now when Nnamdi is with them to talk, to dialogue, to see if there is a way forward, or if his request or demand will be met. If we keep on dodging our problem will never be solved. When you address your sickness, you'll be a free person. Nigeria is very sick and it requires a urgent medical attention. To serve this nation, everyone must be carried along. But the truth of the matter is that the way things is right now, nobody wants the unity anymore. So the best way is let everyone go home, whether you like it or you don't like it. So I'm seeing a news today where they are telling the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to resign because the issue of this certificate and so many things and the hardship afflicted on Nigerians is too much. I'm going to play you the video. They are telling him to resign, and if you watch Europeans, Americans, the way they do their thing, especially Italians, yeah. You know how many since last 2 years till now, how many prime ministers that Italians have changed? If the pressure is too much, for your own sake, for your own life, you resign. Resign. Very simple. But in Africa, it is a do and die. You want to be a president. President. Yeah, if you be a French, I say president. This is not what the people that is there sucking your oil. But when this kind of thing come to their own side, the president will stand up and write a letter and resign immediately. But in our own, when it comes to things concerning Africa, you want to remain there. Even you can't even walk as a president. You are sick, but you want to remain there and die in the seat. Let's watch the video where they are telling Tinubu to resign from office.
We plan to do that. We're going to submit it to the Supreme Court. Right. Whether they will accept it is a question for them. But I think this is beyond legalism. I think it's beyond legalism. I don't think that Nigeria as a country should be debating whether the Supreme Court will accept a document. We're internationally embarrassed. We're going to be the subject of international conversations. Our president will be the subject of a man who is going to be needing to make difficult decisions in Nigeria. The population of Nigeria is predominantly young. The young people in Nigeria need to be mobilized. The fuel subsidy has gone. Dollar is at 1,000 naira. Our production has fallen below 1 million barrels. Our foreign reserves is largely made up of fake dollars borrowed from banks, so we have less than 3 billion. Our letters of credit are no more being accepted by international banks. Then we're having challenges with power in Nigeria. We're having challenges with deregulating the electricity sector. For you to take these decisions, you need a national consensus. You need legitimacy. You need to go to the West African region to spread the gospel of democracy. You can't go there with a tainted mandate. That is the point. I don't think the point is the Supreme Court decision. The Supreme Court will be doing itself and the country a great disservice if it does not take judicial notice of what the legal deposition in Chicago University has done. So what is at issue here really for me is that I think the president should just resign. There should be some honor in this country. He should just say, I made a mistake. I don't know how I got this certificate. I don't know, I sent somebody and maybe he got to me wrong. But this is not something that needs another technical, legal rigmarole. No, this is something that will hobble the country. It will reduce our capacity to intervene in the West African region. It will reduce our capacity to be the leading African nation. It will reduce its ability to convince Nigerians that we need to take difficult decisions. It will be difficult to convince our students in school to follow the path of honor. So I don't think this is an issue of legality. For me, I don't see it as a legal issue. Well, I see it as a moral one.
Welcome back, my people. As you don't watch that video, we tell you things are really happening. You see, in this country, Nigeria has very learned and the intelligent human being that lives in Nigeria. But the issue is that the dumb are ruling the intelligent ones. Things are really happening. You see, for Tinubu to be bold to resign, forging certificate, stolen mandate, and so many things that he have done to be there, and put people in pens today. Look at how everything is going up, and somebody will come outside and say this government is the best government. Why will not be best government for you? So the thing is that let Nnamdi be released, because they are trying to put more issues in Southeast, and the Southeast should rise up and demand for conditional release of Mazi Nnamdi. My people, please share this video and also subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.